Get it in, get it in, get it in. It's the land of the sharks, it's the land of the sharks. With the sword against us, we are grinding. No way that's gonna stop, ain't no way that's gonna stop. Lay up life, hold it down, try to tell them that we all we got, bitch, we all we got. Word of mass strap, we gon' shine until we rock, until we
Rest
drop.
up, Grim Thor, that's my motherfucking villain. Used to be up in the Ville, clutching hammers with extensions. Two different people, one money mission. You was banging at the skate park, I was stuck up in the kitchen. 16, I was young, I was used to water whipping in the trenches, counting digits, which is shit to count riches. Trying to dodge the police while running from a sentence. Satan told me I was Jesus, sister labeled me
Wrap Up Magazine, exclusive interview, never before seen. What up, Lab Life? What you got to say for the people?
Shit, what's up? It's Big Mike, founder of the Lab Life. I just got to say, we're coming in strong this year. We got a lot of people that's part of the Lab Life movement, and it's not a label, it's nothing like that. It's just people making music for the love of it. We got a lot of shit dropping soon. Raw Volume 2, October 10th. That's my mixtape. It's 2 years after the Raw Volume 1. We also got KO4 dropping Cruel World Part 1. And there's a lot of shit coming soon. The Lab Life or No Life mixtape's coming soon. We're going to bring everybody together and just drop a dope-ass mixtape and have everybody do their own tracks. Probably about 16 tracks or so, all produced by me, all mixed in here. And this is going to be a good time. We're just going to have a lot of dope songs on it, so be on the lookout for all these mixtapes and all these tracks coming from us.
I like that. So, I've been seeing you, you know what I'm saying, at a lot of the events that I be out to. Rex Fest.
Yep, shout out to Pyrex.
Mash Strap and T-Mac freestyle battle.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to see you at some more. Don't look like it's about to be over with yet. So, you going out to the shows, you producing the music. What's the movement behind it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I see you going out to the shows, so is there something that you trying to learn behind it? Is there an image that you want to catch out there on it?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to, just kind of show my face and start getting involved with the Lima music scene. You know, there's a lot of dope artists in here, in this town, and I think that, they're slowly starting to come together and realize that we can actually be bigger if we, come together instead of try to just battle each other to be on top. Because this town's not very big, so why try to be the best when you got places like Columbus, Cincinnati, Cleveland. The reason they are successful is because they support each other. The same with the South. You got Atlanta, Houston. That's why Houston blew up, about 6-7 years ago with the Chopped and Screwed movement, DJ Screw, because everybody was appreciative of it and came together and supported each other. And that's what we need to do.
Yeah, I feel that.
Definitely.
I like that movement right there. So, you're a producer. You making the beats. You know what I'm saying? I see somebody uploading y'all to YouTube. You're trying to get out there. You're on that piff. Like, what motivation out there can you give to the artists that ain't uploading, that ain't getting their music out besides Facebook? Like, what motivation can you give them? Like, what can you tell them that what you doing is different than what they doing?
The best I can say is like just basically just put it out there. Like don't sit there and think like, well, I can do it, next week or next month or whatever, and it's gonna be the same. Like, no, go out there and hit up an engineer around here. There's multiple people you can hit up and come to record. It's not that expensive. Come drop 1 or 2 songs in a couple-hour session and push it out there. Instead of just sitting there wondering when you're gonna do it, just do it now.
That's right.
And that's why, I started building up my shit, because I was like, I'm not gonna wait around and try to wait on people to do what I want to do, and I know what I can do myself. So I just started to just learn and build up from the ground all the way up to where I'm at now, to mixing everything, making my beats. It's just, you gotta just stop wondering who's gonna do something for you and just start doing it yourself. Basically.
That's right. So let's just keep it 100. Let's be real for a second. A lot of these rappers out here, they talk about a lot of stuff that ain't in their music or whatnot or whatever. A lot of them ain't hood. A lot of them ain't this. Like, I don't mean that every rapper should show a lot of arrogance in their songs, but what do you feel about that movement about being fake? Not just the mumble rappers and all that stuff. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff going on that ain't real.
Exactly. Everybody wants to follow what's popping right now instead of just being yourself, being original. Originality is probably the best way to be on top of everyone. That's why you see Kendrick Lamar, he's on top of the game. He's not being like Future. He's not being like, Young Thug. He's being like himself.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he's influenced by people, yes, but he's taken that influence, or he's taken, what he learned from the other artists that he grew up listening to, and he's forming himself, basically. He's forming his own artistry.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's on top.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I feel that.
It's all about just being you instead of being what the next person or who's hot right now.
Yeah. So you got some rappers coming through. So obviously, you trying to do what you do for the city to help put a voice out. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think it would be a good thing if these artists try to unite just for the music's sake? Do it for the money, do it for the city? Would it be a bad thing? A lot of people say you can't get all these rappers in one place. If not, it's gonna be number gunshots.
I mean, that is true. There's a lot of ego in this city. But I also feel like if someone that has enough clout and enough, attention on them that would just come out and realize that if they say something, it could make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
If they come together, I want every artist to come to my spot and let's all just chop it up. That's why I also want to give a shout out to Aaron Lewis and all them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've been doing that lately. They've been bringing everybody that wants to, network in the city, and they're all starting to form together as one, and it's successful because everybody has their own, mindset and what they want to do, and it's just all working well because, everybody has their own plans. But if they bring it all together, that one big plan can be a lot more successful than just the little plans.
Mm-hmm. So you got some new music coming out. You got some new artists coming out. Is there anything that you planning on doing, anything that you planning on trying to explore, anything that you planning on trying to tap into? Because I see you, you're out at a lot of the shows. Are you planning on trying to tap into more for you and your artists and everything?
Yeah, I definitely want to start doing even block parties.
Yeah.
Like me and you conversated at the battle.
Yeah.
Shutting down a block and just having artists come and, just perform the new shit they made the last night or something like that, like they used to back in the day, or something right off the top of the head to a beat that's just made there live, everything live. It's all love. Everybody's just there having a good time, barbecuing.
Yeah.
I think we should do that shit. It's starting to get, colder now. Not necessarily colder because it's the first day of fall and it's almost 100 degrees, but
yeah,
I think definitely once it starts getting warmer next year, we should really start uniting and doing that shit because it's really not that expensive for one, and for two, it's going to bring everyone together in a positive way.
It's going to give them something to do.
Especially with all the last few years, all the negative shit going on in the city, all the
That's right.
gunshots going. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into all that. I'm trying to stay positive, but
yeah, it's real talk. Is there anything out there that you just want to tell the people? Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you just want your fans to just know about you? Anything that's just, it's all about you right now. Get yourself.
I've been doing this shit from day one, right from the get-go, that I wanted to support everyone that was doing the same thing as me. I don't have no hate towards anyone. If you're making music for the love of it, or if you're making music to try to make it big, I support whatever you're doing. But I can't support the people that are only doing it because they want attention, or they're doing it in a negative way to where they're bringing drama to it. Because when I start getting into music, I did it for the love of it. And lately, it's starting to make me kind of think to myself, why even get into this shit when if you try to say that, hey, I want to do this or that in this city, people are going to be like, no, you can't do that because I've already done it and I'm way better than you, so why even try? I think people need to be more supportive, and I definitely want to be one of them people that it's going to be like, even if that 16 that you just, told me or you just spit to me was whack, I think that you should go home and write that shit over and come back and give me something better, because I think that you can make it one day.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than saying, you're garbage, like go home, pack it up, because everybody has potential, and no matter what they do, music is music. If you got a love for it, then I'd support you.
Real talk.
Okay, now let me get up on the mic. Smooth as shit the way I write. The flow I got is out of sight. I'm bringing darkness to the light. Record it, then I mix it. These tracks I make are wicked. I'm all about my digits. Put me on your screen like widgets. I just pivot like I'm playing ball. Blowing leaves just like it's fall. Tower over mics like I'm standing damn near 10 feet tall. I just be making my music. Get on any beat and abuse it. You better just get with the movement. Lab is life and I'm about to prove it. Please don't confuse it with nobody else. I ain't doing this shit for my health. I ain't doing this shit for my wealth. I'm just trying to get put on that shelf. Yeah, Big Mike rap for a purpose. My verses known to put beats in hearses. And I ain't worthless and I know I deserve this. And damn right, yeah, man, I know you heard this.
Cause yeah.
Raw Volume 2.
Coming out soon, baby.
October 10th.
Y'all come get it. Alright, so Lab Life. You performed out at the Rex Fest. I didn't get a chance to get a video of you that day. Got in a little bit late, but I was there. I was able to grab a couple pictures, trying to set up. How many performances have you done?
That was my first one.
That was your first one. How did it feel?
It was great. It was definitely a good experience, only because it was in a new environment. And there was a bunch of different people there, and like the variety of music that Pyrex brought to it made it even better, because you had rockers over in the left, and then on the right side you had the artists and the hip hop artists, and then you also had the campers that were just there for the love of it. So to be able to perform, what I made, and especially because it's Raw 2, all the tracks that I performed there were from my mixtape that's dropping October 10th. So to be able to perform that for people, it was really a blessing. And it's definitely a good experience, and hopefully I get to perform next year for it in 2018.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will. What's the question I was gonna ask? I mess around and forget if you're catching out of second contact. But
step up in the lab and I bet you catch contact.
There we go. I want you to give the people something that's all about you. What is it that you want them to know that's a part of your movement, your brand, that's all about you?
Basically, it's Big Mike, or Big Mike Main. I represent Lab Life. We're just a bunch of artists just trying to make a statement in the game. We're doing it for the love of the music. We're not trying to, hit them with ego or be cocky. We're just trying to make music and just do it for the love of art. And I think this year we're going to be letting people know who we really are, and we're coming strong. So be on the lookout for a lot of shit that we're going to be putting out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Lab Life or no life. That's all I got to say.
That's it. So I seen your videos on YouTube. Got mixtape out. What's y'all next big move? Like, I'm hoping y'all finna do some shows, because people gonna want to see y'all.
Definitely.
Yeah, that visual mixed in with that music is crucial. Back in the days of Lima, we didn't do videos, but we had MySpace that kind of saved us.
Yeah.
But we didn't do video. But nowadays, doing a video is very crucial to an artist's career.
Definitely.
Are y'all planning on doing any videos when y'all release any music, or like are y'all gonna give a concept to it? Like, what is it that you can tell the people that they can get ready and look out for that's getting ready to come from this studio, Lab Life?
Lab Life. What I've been doing for the past a couple months is doing Lab Life episodes, and those are dropping. There's already some that are dropping, and I have episode 6 dropping real soon, so you'll be able to see what we do in here. You'll be able to see recordings from Raw 2, other recordings from other artists that are recording for their projects. So we're going to be letting people know what we're doing with that. And also, we're going to be doing a project called Lab Life or No Life. And it's going to be basically all of us coming together and just creating different songs that, you know, that we try to make, like as in having, you know, one artist is like, hey, I want to do this song, but I only want like me and this other artist on it and no one else. Like, all right, so that's going to be like track 2, and then track 3 will be all of us, you know, just kind of branch out and just do different genres of music all in one mixtape, because we have so many artists on here that are versatile with their music and can do so many different things with it. So why not bring it together and make one big ass project?
There you go.
And so Lab Life or No Life will be coming probably within a year.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all look out. It's coming.
Raw Volume 2.
October 10th.
October 10th.
October 10th.